Hi, my name's Liz Hines. I'm 46 years old and I am a graphic designer. Over the next 5 minutes, I'm going to tell you a little bit about what graphic design is and how I became a graphic designer. When I was at school, my favourite subject was art, and I loved design and drawing and making things. I certainly wasn't the best drawer in my class, but it was something that I really wanted to develop as I got older. So when it came to choosing my subjects and what I would do for further education, I had a chat with my career advisor and decided that graphic design was something that I'd like to study at college. If you aren't really sure what you want to do, but you know it's something to do with maybe design or textiles, fine art, fashion, a really good course to do is a 1 year foundation course. And that really gives you a broad look and you study a spectrum of lots of different aspects of the creative industry. I chose to do a 2 year national diploma in graphic design at York College of Arts. And there was about 30 people on our course, and we learnt how to design logos, we looked at packaging, typography, brochure design. Back then there weren't there weren't computers, so everything was done still with a pencil and paper. Now, of course, everything's different, and the industry is completely computerised. I then did a higher national diploma at Newcastle College of Arts, and this was graphic design, photography, and advertising. So, again, it gave me a really good grounding for going into design. Um, as a junior designer, you could earn anything from between 12 and £15,000 a year. It very much depends on which part of the country that you would be working. The salaries in London are still far greater than up north and anywhere else. The real cities are where all the work is, so Leeds, Manchester, Birmingham and London. Um, what sort of person do you need to be a graphic designer? I would say that you need to be creative. You need to have a really good imagination. You need to have a real eye for detail. Graphic design is not just about the ideas, but it's about the real detail of the type and the craft. And you also have, I think you need to have a real passion for design. So, look around you. Are you interested in the brands that you wear, logos, brochures, the way things look? Then that's the kind of thing that you need to be interested in. As a senior graphic designer and then moving on to a studio manager or creative director, you really could earn anything up to between 40 and 45,000 a year, depending again on what kind of company you work for. You could be a freelance graphic designer and work for lots of different companies. You could work in-house for a company, for instance, Virgin Airways or British Telecom, or you could work actually for a graphic design company. What are the good things about being a graphic designer? It's great to get paid to do something that you love. It's like being paid to do your hobby. It's fantastic because you get to create things. How many jobs do you know where you actually create something? So you'll maybe work on a design for a logo, and then you'll be walking down the street and you'll see it on an advert or a poster or a bus or a shop window. I mean, that's just fantastic. You get to travel, you get to go on photo shoots and meet fantastic people. So it really is a very exciting career. However, there are downsides, as there are to any career choice. It's a very, very cutthroat, competitive industry. It's long hours. The graphic designer who will sit at their desk at 8 o'clock in the morning and still be there at 9 o'clock at night is the graphic designer who'll get the job. It's long unsociable hours. But it's very hard to find a job. You really do need to go to college, because there aren't a lot of jobs out there, but if it's something you really want to do and feel passionate about, I'm sure you will be successful. My top 3 tips for anybody who's listening to this and thinks, no, that sounds really exciting, that's what I would like to do, is my first tip would be go to college. Pick a course, either foundation or graphic design. Talk to your careers advisor. Find the course that's right for you. It's not a job that you're going to get without going to college and studying, and it takes approximately 2 to 4 years. My second top tip would be get work experience. While you're at college, offer to go and work for graphic design companies for free. Get some experience, see people working in the industry, meet people, network. Looks great on your CV when you're up against, 200 other graphic designers for a job and you've worked for a company. And the third and final thing would be get yourself a really good portfolio of work. This could be actually a portfolio of all your designs. This is a real advert for your design skills. This is what people will want to look at when you go for an interview. Nowadays it's all again done on a computer, so you might do a PowerPoint presentation of your work, again showing your design skills on a computer. So that's a little snapshot of me as a graphic designer and the industry. The Tour de France has just been fantastic for Yorkshire and fantastic for graphic design and advertising. You will see when you're watching it, the logos, the brochure, the marketing materials that are out there. There's been a lot of work come into the region. So it's been really good for the creative industry, and we're all really excited about the Tour de France. Your project looks really exciting, and I wish you every success. And thank you very much for listening.